Notice to all Californians. Grievance 38. New California is a new state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Section 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. New states may be admitted by the Congress into this union, but no new states shall be formed or erected within the jurisdiction of any other state, nor any state be formed by the junction of two or more states or parts of states without the consent of the legislatures of the states concerned, as well as of the Congress. Statement of intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state provided in the United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 3 and 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence of January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government to provide new guards for their future security. So it is the history of the past and present governor and government of California who have a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of a tyranny over the counties of New California and the state of California. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to seek a constitutional remedy to the abuse of powers. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity, seek a republican form of government, protection against foreign invasion and domestic violence, guaranteed by Article 4, Section 4 of the United States Constitution, and all privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states guaranteed by Article 4, Section 2 of the United States Constitution, ordained and establish New California as a fully vested state of the Union of States in the United States of America. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Therefore, the counties of New California bring forward 40 grievances against the government of California to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. each week for 40 weeks. State of New California, Grievance 38. Statement of facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical communist state government which fails to provide a republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator. Declaration of Grievance. United States Constitution, Article 6, Section 2 states that this Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, and anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. The government of California, the current governor and monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the U.S. Constitution. Existential threat to the territorial integrity of the United States of America. The citizens of California owe their primary allegiance to the United States of America and daily are put at risk for their safety, happiness, security, and livelihood by the damage the rogue government of California has perpetrated on the territorial integrity of the California border, which is also the United States border. This crime also threatens to disaffect us from our common bond to the other states in the Union. Existential threat to the United States citizenship of California citizens. By intending and conspiring to secede from the United States of America, the rogue governor and his associates have created an existential threat to the citizenship status of those United States citizens living in California, putting the birthright and posterity of Californians with loyalty to the United States of America at risk and peril. The citizens of New California consider United States citizens something worthy of defending, not only on our behalf, but that of our posterity and fellow citizens of the United States. We, the citizens of New California, do consider our status as United States citizens to be in jeopardy and at peril due to the tyrannical government that is imposing its constitutionally non-judicial power of us in violation of U.S. Constitution, Article 6, Section 2. No-go zones within the state of California. The refusal and failure of the rogue revolutionary government of California to enforce law and its intervention in law enforcement is not only a breach of the separation of power, but has created no-go zones where those considered to be undesirable minorities are not able to pass safely without fear of physical harm. This now constitutes a reign of terror. On a daily basis, citizens of this state are intimidated, threatened, and even physically harmed for political reasons. This behavior is sanctioned by the rogue government of California by both acts of commission and acts of omission, and its occurrence is most frequent in those cities known to be sanctuary cities and places with urban values that are defended by the rogue government of California to the detriment of those who do not adhere to the monoparty values in violation of U.S. Constitution, Article 6, Section 2. Purpose of evasion. Public officials sworn in by oath of allegiance to the highest offices in the state of California have purposely evaded mandatory provisions in United States law and in California law, and by disingenuous swearing of such oath of office, have in a premeditated manner defrauded the citizens of the state with intent to displace the normal operation of the legal system guaranteed by our Constitution, and have betrayed their oaths of office with purpose of evasion. This has not been a light or transient grievance in this state and has created a condition whereby the remedy of separation and formation of a new state can be the only peaceful remedy. State-sponsored terrorism. The rogue, tyrannical, and secessionist government of California, existing in a state of rebellion and insurrection, has referred to in the United States Constitution has become a state sponsor of terror in its support of communist revolutionaries. It has facilitated to operate with impunity and even with protection by the organs of this state and foreign nationals that it encourages and facilitates to enter the country illegally, and has become complicit in murder, vandalism, theft, rape, and outrageous crimes. The citizens of New California do invoke the constitutional right to self-defense and defense of our communities. The current governor is guilty of California's incessant violations of federal law that have caused grievous crimes to be committed against its own citizens. Illegal acts and tactics. Utilizing Marxist, Leninist, and Maoist revolutionary tactics, the communist California governor, monoparty system, and local government officials support and celebrate these tactics as a means to introduce and subvert all aspects of California government and civil society in an attempt to destroy the state of California and break down the sovereignty of the United States of America. Acts of secession. Therefore, the California Communist government, in conjunction with the Communist State Executive, instituted wherever the current communist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on the United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very union of states which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. This concludes these proceedings. For more information or to donate, please visit us at www.newcaliforniaoc.org.